You would think that the Democrats, after getting their ass handed to them by Donald Trump, that they would go, maybe we should rethink our strategy, and maybe we shouldn't be massively corporate and care about catering to billionaires, and maybe we shouldn't be more right-wing. Maybe the answer is to move away from the Hillary Clinton wing of the Democratic Party and move more towards the Bernie Sanders wing. But no. Now we know, because of this report in Politico, they're doubling down on the strategy of corporatism. They're doubling down on the strategy of selling out to billionaires. So they have a retreat plan. David Brock, who's just a partisan Democratic hack. He's not a progressive. He's not a liberal. He's a Democratic hack. He's Hillary Clinton's attack dog. That's what they call him. This is the guy who runs Media Matters. He's getting together with George Soros and Tom Steyer and a bunch of other billionaires, and they're like, okay, now we need to figure out how we can get more money into the Democratic Party to try to, crush Donald Trump and rip his face off. No. But see, that's the problem. You're doing it right now. The fact that you're in a room where the public isn't allowed talking to a bunch of billionaires as to how to move forward, that's the problem. That's the problem right there, is that the American people look at the Democrats and they go, Hillary Clinton ran her campaign on being an insider and continuing the status quo, and that's what we don't like. And this guy's saying, well, yeah, no, that's the strategy moving forward, is I can't wait to get with the billionaires and talk to them about how we can beat Donald Trump. Step number 1 should be, get away from the billionaires. No, don't take any money from billionaires. Don't take any money from corporations. Don't have any super PACs. Have an entire party that's principled and that shouts it from the mountaintops. It's amazing they still haven't grasped that this is the way forward. Like, that's all you have to do. All you have to do is go out there and say, look, understand something. Donald Trump may have talked a populist game, but he's lying to you. Look at his transition team. It's full of Wall Street people and lobbyists, and it's an absolute disaster. How about you turn to us, the Democrats, and we're going to make a pact with you right now. We don't take any more money from Wall Street. We don't take any more money from billionaires. We don't take any more money from corporations. We're a party of the people. So now we're going to do Bernie Sanders style, $27 at a time. That's how we're going to do it. If the Democrats came out and said that, and they stuck to it, they would landslide the Republicans in the next election. Not to mention all the other things they could hammer them on, which they don't, which are the things that the American people agree with them on and disagree with the Republicans on: raising the minimum wage, getting a universal health care system, raising taxes on the rich, all these different things. I mean, the Democrats have positions that are more liked by the American people: universal background checks for gun purchases. So if you hammer away on those things and you make a pact with the American people, we're done with the billionaires, then you win. But no, David Brock, in his infinite stupidity, because he's apparently incapable of learning a lesson, he goes, I know what the problem was. Hillary Clinton didn't raise enough money from the billionaires. So let me get in a room with more billionaires and raise more money. No, but that wasn't the problem. She outraised Donald Trump massively. So that couldn't have been the issue. But they're doubling down on the wrong strategy, man. It's unbelievable. What will it take? What will it take for them to learn? Well, I'm not going to sit around and wait for them to learn. We have to take back the party. Actual liberals have to take back the party. People who care about the issues and who care about the corruption in Washington. It's our job to take back the party. And we need to fight, and we need to let them know there's no more room in the party for the Hillary Clinton wing. The Hillary Clinton wing is the demise of the party. I mean, she voted for the Iraq War. She voted for the Patriot Act. Her husband signed NAFTA. She supported NAFTA. She supported deregulation of Wall Street. She is an ultimate corrupt insider, giving speeches to Goldman Sachs for hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why she lost. And yet David Brock, her attack dog, is like, where's George Soros? I need a bigger check, because that's definitely the trick to beating Donald Trump. No, the trick to beating Donald Trump is to not have George Soros in the room. The trick to beating Donald Trump is to not, talk to these billionaires. Now, by the way, don't get me wrong. So when it comes to like Tom Steyer, for example, he's actually a great guy. He's a billionaire. He's a liberal, and he's a great guy. I mean, he cares deeply about climate change. He's been lobbying to try to get the government to act on climate change. But he's one dude. He doesn't stand a chance against the money that's pumped into our political system by ExxonMobil. So I have nothing against Tom Steyer. He's a lovely fellow. bottom line is, you have to stand on principle sometimes. And the principle is, sorry, we don't take billionaire money, we don't take corporate money, we don't have super PACs, we raise from the people. And by the way, if you tell this to Tom Steyer, he'd probably go, you know what, you're right. You're right. That's what we should do moving forward. So sorry, I guess I'm not giving any more to political causes. That's correct. So, and lest people say, oh, come on, you're just, guaranteeing that Republicans can win. That's not true at all. Because think about it. If we play the game of trying to raise money and that's the way we win our elections, well, we're fucked in the long run because the Republicans have a track record, with the notable exception of this election, the Republicans have a track record of raising more money. So they are bigger and better sellouts by and large. So you're buying into a system where the Democrats are guaranteed to come in second almost every time. Again, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump being the exception, but by and large, especially in the Senate races, especially in the House races, the Republicans sell out way more than the Democrats. They're more the pro-business party. So they can raise more money, the Democrats raise less money, and you're at a permanent disadvantage if you buy into the system of money in politics. So we have to fight to get the money out of the system. But in the meantime, while there's still money in the system, take a pledge to not raise it from corporations and billionaires and not have super PACs and scream it from the fucking mountaintops. And that's your strategy. We're the party of the people. We're the party of working families. But no, David Brock wants to make it we're the party of George Soros, and I can't wait to get in a smoke-filled back room with a bunch of billionaires to figure out how to take Trump down because that doesn't look suspect. No, of course it does. In fact, you're proving his narrative when you do that. Trump's narrative being, yeah, I'm the big guy against the establishment, and I'm the billionaire for the people, and, everybody's plotting against me, the establishment. And then David Brock goes, that's right, George Soros, let's go in a smoke-filled back room. They never fucking learn. We're going to make them learn.